Let's get more on this now. We are joined by our correspondent, Birgit Mass, who is standing by in Manchester. Our political correspondent, Charlotte Potts, is standing by in Berlin. Birgit, I'll begin with you. What is the mood in the city now?
The mood in the city is really solemn. Just a little while ago, we had a minute's silence, and I saw, weathered police officers laying down their hats and wiping away some tears. They were here in St. Anne's Square, which is now the main center of grief and commemoration, where there is a shrine behind me, like hundreds, maybe thousands of flowers. People are still coming in, and so many people were here, and I'm just holding life for a moment and thinking about what happened and coming to terms with it. People are coming out and trying to share the grief.
And as people try and make sense of all of this, meantime in Germany, the investigation proceeding, that's where you are, Charlotte. Some news, some revelations today that broke that the Manchester attacker had visited Germany just 4 days before the suicide bombing in Manchester. What more can you tell us about that?
Well, he apparently visited the city of Duesseldorf, and the big question is whether the Manchester bomber, had any accomplices in the radical Islamist scene in the state of North Rhine-Westphalia, where Duesseldorf is located. But we've just heard from the German police that the bomber apparently was only in the transit zone at the airport, in the secured zone at the airport, and didn't leave the airport at any times in Duesseldorf there. So we know that he was flying to Manchester, but we don't know where he was coming from. And Scotland Yard has also confirmed that the bomber went to Germany another time in 2015 to the airport in Frankfurt. He had a layover there on his way to Manchester, and he was returning from Syria, where he received paramilitary training. One more thing I want to mention that we've learned today is that Salman Abedi, the bomber, he was on no-fly list, and he was also not on any international list that monitors radical Islamists here in Europe. So the investigation here in Germany is still ongoing.
And given those revelations, the fact that the investigation is still ongoing there, Birgit, how are people in Manchester reacting? Because I imagine that they might want to just simply go back to everyday life. Has that been possible?
I don't think it has been possible. I mean, people are really still coming out and talking about this. And just last night, we had the mother of one of the victims, a 15-year-old girl. Her name is Olivia, and she came out and attended a vigil because she said she didn't know what to do, and she just had to come out. And she spoke to people who are supporting her, also to the media, and we can listen to what she had to say.
This is such a hard time for us. I had to come. I didn't know what to do. I don't know where to be. I don't know what to do. As a family, we're united, we're standing strong. I ask her friends, strangers, relatives to do the same. Please stay together. Don't let this be any of us, please. Don't let my daughter be a victim.
And with 22 people dead and many more injured with horrific life-changing injuries, it will take a while for the people of Manchester to come to terms with the attack.
Absolutely. You can hear in her voice there just how emotional all of this has been, as you might expect there. Birgit Mass with your reporting from Manchester. Thank you very much. And Charlotte Potts with the latest from Berlin. We appreciate it.